Craig, thank you. The cleanup is also underway in Cuba tonight. A tornado there is blamed for at least 3 deaths and caused dozens of injuries. As the sun came up on Monday, it revealed the damage left behind in Regla, a small municipality outside Havana where a tornado touched down, claiming lives and destroying property.
We were all in the house when we heard a noise like an airplane, a strange sound, and I was in my bed when everything started to shake, like an earthquake. I live over there.
On the ground, people searched through the rubble. Hours earlier, some had been trapped by the debris. Up higher, debris-littered rooftops, some second stories blown away. Cars were left in ruins, and residents left to sit and ponder it all.
I have never seen something so devastating. It was a matter of seconds. And look at my house. It's totally destroyed, knocked down. And look how my neighbors are.
Cuban leader Miguel Díaz-Canel toured the damage early Monday morning, getting a first-hand look at what the severe weather left behind. Díaz-Canel said that aside from the 3 people killed, 172 more were hurt in the severe weather in Cuba.
Joining us now from Havana is CNN's Patrick Ottman. Patrick, good to see you. So just how widespread was the damage from last night's tornado?
You know, there are parts of Havana don't have any damage, and then there are parts, whole neighborhoods, Rick and Elliot and Rudabay, that look like a bomb had gone off. Trees are completely shorn of their branches. All the power lines are down. Roofs are ripped off from houses in every direction. So an incredibly powerful storm. Cuban said it's worse than any hurricane Cubans that I spoke to that they've ever gone through, which is something they have great experience with. So for the neighborhoods that were impacted, it just looks like it's going to take weeks, if not longer, to recover. Incredibly shocking scenes of destruction here.
And we all know that housing is already a very difficult situation in Havana, especially in some of those neighborhoods, Regla, Guanabacoa, and some of the others. What are some of the lingering effects tonight, Patrick?
Yeah, Ellie, you know some of these neighborhoods from your trips here, and these are neighborhoods that are already kind of hard-scrabble neighborhoods where people perhaps already have a tough existence. So to add this on top of that is going to be very difficult. Now, Cuban President Miguel Díaz-Canel was there this morning, and certainly you're seeing resources absolutely pour into these places. So at least for the upcoming future, they're going to try to do everything they can for these people. But this is a country that is cash-strapped, that is under U.S. embargo. So the fact is, how much can they do for them? A lot of these materials, the building materials they need, you just cannot find here right now.
And Patrick, what about the human toll? Have you talked to anyone who was injured or who had family members who were injured, and how are they all coping tonight?
Yes, there were people who were aboard a bus that I talked to their relatives, and about 20 of them had to be taken to the hospital. The bus flipped over, so a very dangerous scene. Excuse me.
Patrick, we're going to let you go. Thank you for that live update. Definitely a difficult situation for those folks in Havana. We'll continue following up with you. Patrick Ottman reporting live from Havana, Cuba.